Good morning. Hey, haven't done this in a while. Let me make sure you can see me. It's a little dark up here because there's a storm brewing, but I think we'll be good. Mostly just have to listen, not so much looking. If you really just tune into the words and what I'm telling you, you can usually do the whole practice with eyes closed. So, see if that works for you. Yoga is an inside job, right? So we often close the eyes, at least to start, so that we can focus inside. Because if we're always looking outside, it removes us from our sensations and what's going on in the body. So let's start seated, eyes closed. See if you can sit up nice and tall, shoulders roll back and down. Relax your jaw, eyes closed down. Start to focus on your breathing. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. See if you can really drop into this place of center in your body, in your heart. Feeling that heartbeat, feeling the breath fill the area around the heart and through the lungs. Broad forehead, soft face. For the next couple breaths, I invite you to breathe all the way in. And at the top of the inhale, retain your breath. So we'll breathe in deep, no rush, just fill the lungs. When your breath feels full, close the throat, a little constriction at the throat. Hold the breath and try to expand your aura, your body, your whole being with that held breath. And you can hold it as long as you want. Everyone's capacity will be different. And then when you feel ready, exhale all the breath out. We'll do this a couple more rounds, just testing your capacity for breath. So inhale as much as you can. When the body feels full, retain and expand. When you need, exhale. Do two more on your own. When you finish those two, you can open your eyes. Hands come to the knees. Start to circle the upper body to the right. Noticing sensations, tensions in the body, openness, just circling. Keep breathing. Making these circles nice and big. Feel the sits bones and the legs. You can even get your head moving. You can sigh out the breath, making sound. It's a beautiful thing about doing your practice at home. If any sounds come out or you feel the need to deeply release, you can and not feel like you're disturbing anyone. Switch directions. Big circles, audible breath. Hands are pressing into the knees. My low back's feeling better already. Couple more circles. Let that head be loose and soften through the neck. Good. Last circle, and then meet me at center. Arms rise. Fresh breath. Right hand to the earth, lean. Switch it over to the left. Ground and reach. Couple to each side. We ground, side lateral stretch. Good. Last two. Come to center, hands to the mat, rolling over those knees, coming into tabletop. Bring in some cat and cow for the spine. Knees are hips distance. We open chin and chest, and then we press the spine to the sky. Open and expand the navel, center the chest and the heart. Exhale, press it high, squeeze the organs towards the spine. And go as fast as you like. As fast as the breath will allow. Last round, opening and closing the spinal column. Meet me in neutral spine. Shift your weight to your left knee and your hands. Pick up that right knee and start to circle it back. So we want to brush the kneecap on the ground and then circle that right knee. Like there's a little paintbrush on the knee and we're circling, drawing giant circles, moon shapes. For 3, clear that hip. 2, and 1. Extend that leg back, hook those toes into the ground, press the heel back. Slide that right knee out to the side, right foot, straight leg. Inhale, rise up, gate pose. Lean towards right leg, stretch. So we're really side bending towards that extended right leg, opening. Press your hips slightly forward. Good. Come back to center. Left hand grounds. Right leg pops up. Give it a couple pulses. Breathe. Starting to pump the blood for 3. Big exhale. 2 and 1. Knee down. Come all the way forward. Back into a tabletop. Lower your belly. And lift your spine. Lower the belly. And lift the spine. In tabletop, weight into right knee. Left knee lifts and we start to circle it back. So we're making these rotations with the left knee as big as we can. Clearing socket. 3 more. Be mindful. Let the breath come in to help you. Helping clear as we exhale. Extend that leg behind, hook the toes in, straight leg, push through the heel. Left leg out to the side, foot is grounded. We rise to standing on the right leg. Reach up, bow towards left leg. So there's a big extension, hips move forward, we're leaning left. Inhale back to center, right hand grounds. Float that left leg, left arm, little pulses, left leg pulse. For 3, lengthen the gaze up to the sky. 2 and 1, back to table. We windmill arms forward, lower the belly, exhale. Inhale, round. One more in each direction, lower. And round. This time from round spine, tuck your toes, down dog. Bring in some pedaling, some movement. Walk your feet towards the top of the mat. Begin to ragdoll. Just hang and fold, stretch the spine. Big exhale, softening the belly, all the organs. Walk your fingers over to the right. Keep your feet rooted. Just twist that upper body. Walking fingers on the ground all the way past that right heel if possible. And then bring it over to the left. Take it back to center, roll up slowly. Top of the inhale, reach up, arms high. Hands to prayer. Tuck those thumbs into the sternum, stand up tall. Ooh, there's some big lightning happening. Squeeze the legs together, sink into a little chair pose. So in chair, we're squeezing the legs together, pressing those hands into the heart. Tail is literally heavy. We're sitting way back in space. And then shift weight to right foot. Start to lift the left knee. That bend is still in the right leg. Pulse that left knee high. And then as you're ready, send it behind you. Extend. Warrior 3. Hands stay at the heart. So we're centered. We're in alignment. We're lifting that left leg. Hands to the mat. Left leg to the sky. Reach it up. Bring that left knee behind the right. Squeeze the legs like eagle legs. Fold forward. 2 deep breaths as we confine and squeeze those organs. Release left foot. Start to roll it back up to standing. Inhale. Hands to prayer. Legs are all the way together, so we sink into chair. Squeeze deep through midline. Left foot stays rooted, right knee lifts. Couple pulses. So we're balancing on left leg. We're squeezing towards midline. Pulse right knee. And then send it back. Warrior 3, foot stays in flexion. We have strong engagement through both legs. Lengthen forward. Balance. Body's in line with right leg. And then hands to the mat. Right leg high. Try to stand in splits. Shoot the right leg up to the sky. Fold over that left leg. And then squeeze that right leg behind the left for eagle legs. We're squeezing in. Body's folding in. Right foot comes down next to left. We roll it all the way up to standing. Reach up. Interlace fingers. Flip the palms to the sky. Lean to the left. Inhale up. Lean to the right. Inhale up. Sweep hands behind you. Either interlace your fingers or take reverse prayer. Lift the chest, lift the chin, then fold. As you fold, lift the knuckles off the back. Release your hands and walk to down dog. Right leg high and down dog. Reach it up. Bring it into a bend. Stack and open. Breathe up under the right ribs, right psoas. Square the hips. Bring that right knee to your nose. Squeeze it in. You're in plank. There's a lot of engagement. Squeeze for 3, 2, and 1. Step it through. Back heel stays lifted. We rise up for crescent lunge. So we're reaching up. Back knee is a little bent. We're going to pulse that back knee almost as if we're bringing it to the ground. Right knee is bending a lot as well. Arms can be overhead or at the heart. Feel those pulses for 3, 2, and 1. Lower hands. You're in runner's lunge. See if you can lower your pelvis a little more. Left hand grounds. Right arm opens up as we twist towards right knee, towards the sky. Bring it all back. Right hand root. Step back. Full down dog. 3 breaths. Release your neck. Cultivate a deep breath for cleansing. Inhale to plank. Super sturdy. Hands under shoulders. Lower slow. Scoop it up for your back bend. Up dog, cobra. Soften the neck. Make sure the shoulders remain low. Exhale, down dog. Hands wide. Press through the finger tops. Left leg lifts. Make sure your right foot is really grounded, and then bend that left knee, open and stack. Send breath into the front of the left abdomen. Square the hips, bring that knee to the nose, squeeze it in, pause. Back is in cat. We're pulling through the core, knee to nose, then step it through. Crescent lunge, back heel remains high. We balance as we come up. Reaching or hands at the heart. Back knee bends, so a deep lunge, and feel a little pulsing. Both legs will pulse, but think about the back knee touching the ground. Breathe. Cultivate some breath that is audible and obvious. Good. Hands to the mat. Back leg straightens. You might have to inch its way back. Right hand roots, left arm high. Open for that twist. Wring it out. Hand root, step all the way back, down dog. Couple breaths, try to get heels down. Broad shoulders, soft neck. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale to back bend. Exhale, down dog. Gaze forward, hop or walk, squat pose. Malasana, feet wide, sink in. Big deep breaths. Feel that pelvis release. Lengthen through the crown of the head. I'm going to try to get a little more light on. Like a spooky yoga. Here we go. Malasana. Release the neck. Bring a little bit of bobbling into the head. Feel your collarbones. We'll remain in squat. If you need support, you can always sit on a block or take a higher squat. It doesn't have to be super low. Sweep your right arm behind you. Scoop it towards that left hip, and then let your head fall to the left. So right shoulder, right collarbone, get the expansion. Sweep the head back to center. Right arm comes forward. Left arm sweeps behind you. So we're reaching for that right hip. So we're threading the arm back, and then the head falls to the right. Breathe under left collarbone. That big, huge artery that pumps blood to the brain. We open so we can think clear. Good. Release. Hands to the mat. Straighten up the legs. Fold. Feet stay wide. Drop the tail into a little squat so the quads are running parallel to the earth. Nice. Couple pranayams. Keep this squat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold and reach back. Inhale up and reach. 2 more. Really press the breath out. Straighten the legs. Grab the ankles. Fold. Hands root. Feet walk back. Wide feet plank. So your feet are hugging the lateral edges of your mat. Tap your right knee to the middle of the mat and then back to plank. Left knee, plank. So just little taps. Stay strong in the arms and the core. And then lower that right knee at the middle of the mat. Open up into side plank. Right knee is your support. Breathing in and out. Bring it back. Take it into that wide leg plank. Left knee down. Open up, side plank. Right arm to the sky. Lengthen, press your hips high. Good. Release it. Take it to child's pose. Ground the head. Ground the heart if possible. Soften in. Take some moments for self. Just noticing breath. Noticing your heart. Arms reach forward. Start to slither forward onto your belly. We'll push up for cobra or up dog. Lift. Squeeze the elbows in so the eyes of the elbows point forward, and then lower and lift. So this will be a little bit of those triceps helping you to rise and lower. Good. Lengthen. We're pumping blood through the arms, getting rid of any stagnation. For 3, 2. Next one, we're going to hold the back bend. So find that sustainable pose. Look up. Look to the left. Look to the right. Look back to center. Stretch the front body and the throat. Tuck the toes. Use your exhale to get to down dog. 3 more breaths. Feel this posture, this beautiful line in the body from heel to the brow. Right leg lifts. Bend that knee, step it through. Set up for warrior 2. Back heel down. Windmill up, side body. Bend and straighten through right knee. Good. Arms stay wide and strong. Sink a lot into that right knee. Reverse your warrior. Reach back. Inhale back to warrior two. Then take side angle. Right fingers to the ground or right elbow to the knee. Left arm reaches long. Breathe. Open the left lung to the sky. Gaze to the sky. Circle that left hand down, both hands on either side of right foot. Hop your left foot halfway in. Square the pelvis to the top of the mat and fold. Breathe into right hamstrings. Deep breaths. Option to twist. Lengthening spine for flat back. Left hand stays rooted. Right arm comes to the sky as we twist towards that front leg. Wring it out. And release. Hands to the mat. Walk it all back to down dog. Big breath in. Exhale to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale to back bend. You can do cobra, seal, or up dog. Lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts. Step it through. Warrior two. Back heel pivot so the toes point wide. We have a wide stance. Nice long arms. Little pulses in that front knee. Bend and straighten, pumping blood through the quads. Stay low. Right hand wraps behind. Reverse that warrior. Left hand reaches back. Inhale, warrior two. Take it to side angle, so left fingers to the earth or left elbow to the knee. Right arm reaches long towards the top of your mat. Breathe and open those right ribs. Hands on either side of that left foot. Hop your right foot in about a foot so you can straighten and square the hips. Fold towards your left leg. Take care there's no hyperextension in the knees. Folding, feel those hamstrings connecting up in towards the glutes. Option to stay and fold or twist. If you're twisting, lengthen your spine for flat back. Right hand remains, left arm reaches up to the sky. Bring it out. Try to keep the legs stable. Release hands. Hands walk back all the way to down dog or feet, sorry. Good, lower your knees. Come to Anahata, so we keep the knees and the hips stacked in one straight line. Lower the chest and the chin. Big back bend. Nice and slow, slither to your belly. Take Sphinx pose, forearms on the ground, feet wide as your mat. Start to rock your pelvis, ironing out the front body, the hips. It's nice and humid here today. The air is thick. It's been going from being extremely hot, like 94 degrees one day, and then the next day, I think it's like 65 right now. Super strange. Still the pelvis. Right forearm comes in at an angle. Left arm reaches back to grab the foot. Pull it in towards the bum. Breathe into quads, pelvis. Release to switch. Left forearm at an angle. So you're supported. Right hand can reach back and grab that foot. Pull it in. Try to keep the pelvis rooted. Deep breathing. Let it all go. Both forearms on the mat, hands into prayer. Make sure your elbows are just as wide as your shoulders. So if they're too wide, that foundation is not strong. So stack those bones, the humerus of your upper arm, press the palms together, tuck your toes, start to lift the pelvis, walk your feet in for dolphin. Head release, maybe crown touches the ground. And begin to lift the heels and lower the heels. A little pump for that venous blood to return to our heart with ease. 5 more. Heels are lifting as high as they'll go and then lowering. Little pump. Manual pump for 3. Breathe. 2. And 1. Lower the knees. Come to seated on your heels. Circle the arms back and around. Huge rotations. Next round, bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Create a rhythm. So your rhythm may be different than mine. The inhale is fierce. We're twisting left. The exhale is fierce. We're twisting right. So it's almost like the body is ringing quick like a little machine. So do your best. We're going to continue. Elbows stay wide in line with the shoulders. Big detox. Keep going. Return to center. Inhale. Retain the breath. Exhale, release. Release legs. Bring the legs out in front. Feet are in flexion. Reach down, fluff the tail feathers. Press the feet flat. Press the hands right outside the hips. Flat, fingers pointing forward. Tall spine. Good. Release the neck. Soft jaw. Inhale, arms high. Exhale for the feet. Big breaths out of the body. Gaze to your toes. Left hand comes to the right foot or the right leg. Inhale, rise up. That leg is straight. We twist to the right. Look behind us. Pulse open. So we're trying to twist more to the right, opening that twist. Pulse for 3, 2, And 1. Bring it back to center. Cradle the right leg. Rock it out. Lower that right foot so it's inside left thigh. Fold for your left leg. Sun came out. Right knee is open. Good. Fold. Left leg is long. The back gets to open. Inhale, rise. Left foot comes to meet the right. Wide knees. Baddha Konasana. We fold. You can pulse. If your muscles feel tight, sometimes pulsing or rocking helps to loosen them. If we just hold the pose, the muscles can create even more tension. So sometimes it's nice to bring in movement within the posture. Release, coming to neutral spine, right leg extends, fold towards the right leg. Left knee is open to the side. We stretch through the back, breathing in and out. Let the exhale be a release, a softening. Notice where you feel the stretch and send the breath there. Inhale to rise. Grab that left leg to cradle it. Just rock it out. Return it to center. Keep a hold of that left foot with the right hand. So we extend that leg forward, twist to the left, and start to pulse open. Pulsing into that twist for 3, 2, and 1. Release both legs. Keep them straight, hands behind you. Fingers point at the body. Press into the palms. Straighten out your toes. Point the toes and get lift off. So we're pressing for reverse plank. Belly, chest, and heart rise. Slowly lower. Take cross-legged pose, coming back to where we began our practice. Right hand comes up in front of the face. Right thumb closes right nostril. Breathe in through the left nostril. When the breath is full, close the left nostril and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale left. Continue this journey. Couple more rounds. Nadi Shodhana. When you exhale, left nostril, let that be the last side. Release the hands and just sit tall with a couple deep breaths, noticing any clarity or difference in your body than when we started practice. We'll just stay in seated meditation for a couple moments. If you prefer to lay down and take your Shavasana flat, you can. You can also do that finishing meditation seated, right? We practice for meditation. Yoga is the physical practice that calms the body to allow us to meditate. Feel your center, feel your heart center, feel your true essence of self. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands to your heart if you're seated or lying down. Honor the light within you, the light within every being. Namaste. Thank you. May you have a beautiful weekend full of ease and gratitude and deep, meaningful connections. Blessings until next time.